Contrary to some of the things, and you know, as everybody knows me, I'm not always politically correct. We went through a very in-depth search that Bertha directed me and the personnel director to accomplish, contrary to what was said in the newspaper. That search resulted in what I believe to be the best qualified individual in the United States to take over your airport and to help guide it as we go in the future. Mark Gale, you can see in his resume in there, has extensive experience. He has extensive knowledge. He's involved both nationally and internationally, and he's the right person for this job. And so I'd like to introduce your new airport director, Mark Gale.
Thank you, Kent, and good afternoon, everybody. What a fabulous bunch of people here. You all look beautiful to me. Get the elephant in the room out of the way right up front. A lot of folks of you have been asking whether I was a Philadelphia Eagles fan or a Miami Dolphins fan. My answer to that is yes. Or I am a Philadelphia Dolphins fan. How does that sound? It's a pleasure to be with you all here today. Wanted to follow up on some words that Kent had said with respect to my coming here. I know some of you were at a wonderful reception the other night that gave me the great opportunity to meet some of you, and for those of you that I have not, and obviously it is many, I look forward to meeting each and every one of you as my time here in FLL and Broward County goes forward. I mentioned at that point in time that I come from the city of Philadelphia. Anybody here Philadelphia roots, by the way? Awesome. So the city of Philadelphia is also known as the city of brotherly love, and we've added on and sisterly affection on the backside of that. To be politically correct, it is right. And I just want to say that you all, my short time here, I am on day 5, by the way, my first week here in Broward County. You all are giving Philadelphia a terrific run for the money. You have been nothing but spectacular, gracious. It is truly humbling, and I thank all of you for welcoming me into your community. I'd like to thank Kent in particular for really reaching out to me and convincing me that this is a place that I would want to be. I recently retired from Philadelphia after nearly a 30-year career with a plan of taking it easy for a little bit and then launching into Chapter 2. Little did I know that Chapter 2 would be about a week after I retired. I could not be happier to be here than I am today to share in the good news of the economic engine of both the airport, seaport, as well as the Convention and Visitors Bureau and what it means to Broward County and moving forward. Yes, that's worth clapping for. Very special thanks to my new boss, County Administrator Bertha Henry. Again, if it were not for the conversations that I had with Bertha and Kent to convince me that Fort Lauderdale was the right place. It is not just one of the fastest growing airports in the country. It is also known as one of the easiest airports to get in and out of with great service, and it is my intention to continue to improve upon that. So I want to thank Bertha Henry for bringing me here as well. Thank you, Bertha. And certainly last but not least, I know that they were recognized individually. I won't go through it. I also extend my humble thanks to the Broward County Board of County Commissioners for confirming me after Bertha brought me forward. I know that there were some questions. Hopefully I answered them all correctly. Hopefully, Commissioner, I did, which got me here. And again, I'm very happy to be with you today. You know, Kent went through some material on the slide that kind of sets the stage for what FLL is looking at going forth in the future. A number of folks have been asking me to talk about a couple of different things as the incoming aviation director. I thought that I would just take a few minutes to focus in on 3 particular subject matters, if you will, in brevity, just to get a sense, you can get a sense for who I am. Those 3 things are vision, so I've gotten a lot of questions about vision, where are we going, commitment, and expectations. Hopefully, when we talk about vision, what I'm about to say resonates with some of you here in the room. So about 12 years ago, I went to the eye doctor. I was having a few problems seeing little tiny letters on a page. He said, "Let me guess, you're 42 years old." I thought my eye doctor was the amazing Karnak at that point in time. He says, "Nah, it happens to everybody." So he gives me a pair of reading glasses. Voila, everything turns out great. About 5 years later, things start to get fuzzy again. What's going on? I can't see the little letters on the page. Try these glasses. Voila, everything is great. 5 years later, things are getting fuzzy, not just on the reading glasses, but maybe even when you're looking out in the distance. So he gives me another pair of glasses, which many of you probably wear, called progressives. I don't have a lot of experience with progressives, you know, distance, here. I put them on, but I keep finding I have to go like this to see everything in the room. I'm starting to feel like the little doggy in the back of a car window. I guess the moral of that story is that vision changes over time. It needs to be constantly tweaked and adjusted. Now, I'm not a medical association, but hopefully, I think by the powers vested in me somewhere, I have just made you all board-certified ophthalmologists. And I'll be looking to all of you that as we move forward with the vision for the airport, I will hear from all of you, and you will assist me, county administrator, the county commissioners, in adjusting the vision for the airport as we go forward, because things do change. There's also a saying that I picked up from a leadership program a while ago, that while vision is great, if you don't act upon it, you're not really making an impact or any progress. There's a saying that I like to use that goes something like, vision without execution is just hallucination. Ladies and gentlemen, I have no intentions on hallucinating where we go forward in the future. We plan on acting with intent. We plan on continuing to make the airport better and better, but do so in a manner that's responsive and responsible to all those that are involved. Which brings me to the next subject matter, which is commitment. As the airport CEO and director, it's not only my role, but my obligation to foster a sense of commitment in what we do each and every day in order to get the job done. It's a commitment to hard work. It's a commitment to integrity and in ethics. It's a commitment to making sure that there's a recognition of the great work that's been done already, great team that is in place, and for me to take that and to advance it and to continue to make it better. It's a commitment to providing a great customer experience for all those that use FLL. It's a commitment to being creative and innovative in the way that we approach our business. Frankly, it's a commitment to excellence. That's my commitment to each of you, delivering what we need to deliver with the highest standards. Lastly, expectations. They're not my expectations. They're your expectations. Your expectations of me, of the team, of the airport. I expect that if you reach out to me, that I'll be accessible, that you'll be able to talk to me and I'll be able to talk to you in order to address the issues. I won't be somebody that's just away in an office and you'll never be able to find me. If I'm not available, I will get back to you, or a member of my team will get back to you. It does no good to have somebody trying to run the airport if they're not part and parcel of all the team members that go into making what we're discussing here, the state of the port, a huge success. I mentioned to a couple folks, what is here in Broward County compared to my home of Philadelphia, where I come from, is absolutely phenomenal. It's not unique, but it's phenomenal. In Philadelphia, the seaport is run by a state-run authority. The airport is run by the city, and the Convention and Visitors Bureau is a totally separate independent agency. all reporting up through different channels. To have the CVB, the Everglades Port, as well as the airport, all operating under one umbrella, to be able to work closely together day in and day out on matters, I just find that extremely attractive. I look forward to working with each and every one of you. Thank you for welcoming me into Broward County. And I promise somewhere along the lines I will take the Philadelphia Dolphins part and change it into Miami Dolphins. Thank you, folks. Appreciate it. Now, I know you know the gentleman. I've been asked to introduce our next speaker here. By the way, going back to the first slide when Kent made the comment about his retirements and looking for pictures, please, if you have any goofy pictures of Kent, send them to me right away. I'll start working on that presentation.